In this video, I want to show you the brand new filter, XMAGE filter for the Huawei Pura 80 Ultra. You can find it in the camera application. This is the Chinese version because this Chinese version has a nice filter called Anime. I already showed you the Vivid filter on the Pura X and how it resembles the Leica Authentic from Xiaomi phones. What I want to show you in this video is the Anime filter and how it creates a special kind of mood in your pictures. So let's get started. First off, I want to show you when you choose the Anime filter, there is a special option called Colors, which allows you to set various different color options for the Anime filter to tweak it. You can even click in here and have the possibility to fine-tune it even more, like making it a bit warmer, make it a bit less contrasty or more contrasty, just the way you like it. You even have the ability to save this as a different filter, or if someone has saved already this filter and is using one interesting filter, to import filters from other people. And of course you can always reset the filter to its default values. I have tested this with its default values, and I will demonstrate to you now all the photos that I took and the different vibes that you can create. I'm calling it From Summer to Autumn.
We are taking a look at this anime style here, and I want to do it a bit differently. I tell you a story from summer to autumn, how weather is changing and how different the look of the street looks like. You see, we have lots of bright colors here, lots of bluish kind of colors. The sky looks almost like water, and everything is just like tinted in this nice turquoise kind of greenish blue that you see here, with the nice colors of warmth from the sun going on and people walking around here. And selfies are also possible in this color mode, which is quite interesting. So you have the ability to use your selfie camera with the anime style as well, which in this case doesn't give me anime eyes or something like this, but is also using the same kind of color styling that you have also on the back-facing camera. Make everything in this little bit of bluish turquoise kind of green and blue mixture that fits. It's also creating this nice effects that almost looks like painted here with the background, even though it's a bit overexposed for sure. It's looking very nice, I have to say. Even like the skin color and my hair color is still looking realistic, not like overly done or overdone or completely wrong. It just makes me fit into this anime world almost. It's like me sucked in. And here I want to show you the difference between this anime style that we have applied here right now and the original style that you will see just in a second. You can see how much less lively it looks like, how the blue in the sky changes, how the greenery is changing, how the shadows are changing, how the contrast is changing, and the colors especially. Look at the colors here, how grayish everything looks like. And when we go back to the anime filter, it gets a bit of an underwater vibe. Everything is a bit more bluish, like you get like this blue reflection of the sky, the turquoise bluish kind of reflection in here as well, into every bit and corners of this. And we can see the more exaggerated kind of greenery here and the higher color impact of the green there. Everything gets this anime kind of style. And if we switch to another filter, this is the Vivid filter, you can see everything is much more contrasty, much more moodier looking, completely different to what the anime style is trying to do, where everything is looking a little bit more friendly. And for those sunsets, it's usually fantastic to look at, because this here from afar could also be a painting. because of how the colors are used. Everything is a bit more bluish kind of tone there. This has been taken with the ultra wide angle here even. Very nice looking. And this shot of the bridge here as well, the colors, the blue especially is I think where it's concentrating mostly on. But also the greens, the different shades of greens, the reds in here. Everything a little bit more in this anime kind of style. As well as here, this could be a painting. It looks very, very nice. I like this anime style for some reason. It is creating a different vibe. It is not like only use. You can see I'm using it in nature. For nature photography, I think it fits perfectly, and it's creating a different kind of view on the city that you are looking at. And this is, I think, very important when you want to give your photos a specific style. And this styling is like what you can see here is working quite well in this combination of greens, of grays, of a bit of reddish and brownish accents, as well as the bluish, a bit of sky. And this is looking fantastic, I think. Yeah, architecture is, like I said, is the one that is also like bringing architecture to life, not looking like too boring, with a little bit of this color tint that we see. Now there's a reflection of the sun as well that is like showing the imperfections of the glass in front of the sensor. And then when I photograph pets or photograph even my kid, you get a different kind of vibe because you can use it also in the portrait mode, which is quite fantastic. I showed you the selfie that can use it, but also the portrait mode has the ability to use this anime style. And I use it here on my dog. This shot might be not too much, but it's like, you see if I zoom in, it's looking fluffy, looking very, very cool, like a little sheep almost. And now when he's like really posing for the camera, you see how cool this looks like. The colors, it's all working together. The greens, the blues. Yes, it's not realistic, it's far from it, but it's like a stylish decision that you are making here. By choosing the anime style, you want to have it popping, look like this. And it's looking nice, gorgeous. The detail levels, nice. Nicely done, not exaggerated too much. Yeah. Very, very nice. I like this anime style a lot. It's like giving a different kind of vibe and feeling. And for portraits, it's working nicely. For architecture, when you're in a city, it is creating a different mood of the city. Let's create something more interesting to look at. Not a grayish kind of city. Maybe something that also conveys your feeling towards the city that you're living in. Because in your opinion, this is probably why you're living there. You don't have a grayish kind of city that's looking totally boring. You have something that is colorful, that is playing with colors, especially in the sun. And when the summer is then over and the sun is setting, you have nice kind of warm pastel colors in here. There you can see the sun setting. This is the normal mode. A bit of grayish sky, but also looks already fantastic. And this is the anime mode, which is making everything a little bit more bluish, as you see here. And the warmth is like, I don't know, it's more impactful, the warmth here of the sun. Also a bit overblown, the highlights for sure. Looks a bit more painted for sure as well. The 10x zoom might play a role here with its digital optical trickery. And then we come to autumn. You can see the colorful autumn. Yes, the anime style can also be used in the colder days, when everything is getting a bit colder, when the moon is still showing up early in the morning, even though the sun is already there. And the different colors that you can see here in the leaves, the different shades of brown, greenery still there, yellow a little bit here and there. The beautiful gradient from this darker blue to a bit of a lighter blue, with a little bit of this white line going on. Very nice looking. I like this style a lot. And you can see it with every shot, like this white shot that we have here. The moon still here. There's lines of planes passing by, a bird here, the colors here that play very nice with everything together. I'm blown away. And then this shot, ultra wide, the same that we had before in summertime. Now we have it in autumn, and it's again wonderful. Yes, it's not technically the best HDR for sure, but it's showing a little bit of this red here in the sky, the yellow around the sun here, where it's the overblown white that we can see in the middle of the sun. The sun rays here falling down on the greenery that is a bit of wet because it was raining in the night. The nice contrast with the sun and the different colors here towards the red, shining upon the green, yellow, and sometimes even brownish leaves, together with a little bit of blue in the sky that we see here towards the gate. This is art. This is really art. I am impressed by this art style. And this is the same that we had with the summer vibe, now with the autumn vibe, where it becomes a totally different kind of painting almost. With again, lots of colorful differences here, where everything before was green, now we have like a bit of brownish, yellowish colors, different shades of green. And this contrasting also with the reddish color of the house and the bluish, greenish kind of sky in the background. Wonderful. And you can even play with the aperture mode. This is now taken with the f4 on the Pura 80 Ultra, which has a variable physical aperture to create this bit of a sun star effect here that I wanted to do. Also beautiful looking. Again, it is almost like a painting with all the imperfections included and this art style that we have with the anime style, giving it the rest of the touches that it needs to look like it's looking now. And even like boring things like those advertisements boards here come to a completely new life and get a completely new tone where every color is a little bit more popping than it was really looking in real life. With the sky again being the background, the wallpaper almost for the foreground that we have here with the colorful yellows, reds. And yes, you don't need always the trees. Also such things like those advertisement boards with different colors can work very nicely together with this style. And then of course architecture. Again, especially this architecture that might remind me of an anime with lots of different cityscapes where you have like this urban lifestyle bound with those archaic looking telephone lines, or in this case, those GSM or 4G or 5G towers. And the moon still shining there. Even when the sun is like going up a little bit even more, you can see the warmth of the yellow light here in the background. Just, it's an art style that I really, really like. And this is the last photo now for autumn here. I'm fully impressed by this anime style, and it's really, it is not photographing, it is almost like painting. It is creating an image with your camera. And you can tweak this style, of course, like I showed you earlier. And this is a very powerful tool for people who just don't want to take a snap, but who want to really photograph and create an image. That's it for this short little video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Until the next time. Bye.